Well, it's Sunday morning. We're out here bright and early, day 2 of championship weekend. We're hoping for a repeat of yesterday. I haven't looked at the car count yet. I'm sure it's a little bit lower, but winning yesterday was what mattered. Winning yesterday was going to be the bigger day. That puts us actually with a shot to win the championship today. If we can finish, I think, in the top 3, then we can seal up first place in points and having our first win yesterday. So really excited. Hopefully the kart holds together just as well as it did yesterday, and we can have another good showing. We're going to go out. Hopefully the track's a little bit better as well. And from the start, same thing. Let's go take a look. Definitely looks better from the start today. It's a bit overcast, kind of from all the smoke and the fires in the area. But I forgot to mention yesterday, that was my first win. That was for my grandpa. He's the one that got me into racing. He passed away, unfortunately. But he's the reason I kept racing and kind of helped me through that time. So anyways, we're out here gonna try to pull it off again. Hopefully we have another good day. Well, it's not the first heat we wanted. Really underpowered. Track was not as bad as what it was yesterday, but I just don't think we had the right setup for it. So we're gonna go change some gearing, try to pull a little bit more power, maybe set up a little bit different and get a little bit more loose, and hopefully the track doesn't change so much. But we're starting, I think, 4th or 5th or something like that coming up. So we'll see how the next one goes and hopefully set us up decent for the main. finished, I think, 4th place again in that heat. It's tough today. Track was real dry, if you guys can see. There was so many just stuff being thrown at me. Not like it was bad, but it was like we were racing 3 wide, it felt like, there for a little while, going in the turns, and it's just people spinning. It's just kind of hard to make moves. I felt like I was catching a little bit on 3rd there at the end. I just kind of ran out of time, but still I was happy to finish where I finished. And then now we're starting 3rd place in the main event, and we got a shot. There's one person in the group, we got to finish no worse than 2 places behind him, and we'll seal up the championship. So that's the goal right now. I'm not worried about winning. I'm not even worried about placing. I'm worried about winning that championship, because we haven't had one of those yet either. So yeah, we're moving really quick today. I think it's barely 2 o'clock. I'm gonna hit the track here soon and wrap it up, finish up the summer season, and like I said, hopefully walk away a champion. was trying my hardest to do the Hunt the Front shirt proud today, but I mean, despite our best efforts, well, thanks to our best efforts, we come home with a second place, a little bit of money. It wasn't $150 like we got last night, but it was still a strong finish. We're hanging out in fourth pretty much the whole race. At one point I was towards the back, got moved up a bit, kind of just settled into third there for a while, right behind him, and I was just waiting for him to slip, and he wasn't. And then on that last corner, I saw him start to go high to try to get around, and I was like, sorry, I'm gonna tuck in the bottom, and then it's just gonna be a drag race to the end. But I just tried to race him as clean as I could while still keeping pressure on him. That way, if he did slip, I was gonna be right there. But it was a really good race. It was a good end to the season. Also, check this out. Right there. Finishing points. You boys track champion. Mid-Pack Mania brought home the title this year. I was sitting fourth place in points on Friday coming into the weekend. And just working hard got us up to first place. Oh, but first, let's run over here. I want to say something. Oh. My boy Ricky got his first win. I got my first win yesterday. You guys saw him on the last episode. He went out there in a borrowed Junior 2 kart.
That belonged to a girl. Thanks, Melissa.
That belonged to a girl. Thank you, Melissa and Sag Millers and everybody that made that possible. You started in the back of the heat races.
Yes.
And ended up winning the main.
Yes. Yes, it was a good night.
So, anyways, yeah, we got track championship in 2 spots. Shout out Joey, Daniel, everybody that did it. All you guys for the help.
And we'll do it again.
We had a good weekend, so thank you guys for checking it out. Like, comment, subscribe, Joey. Until next time, the barn starts here in a few weeks, but thanks for checking out Mid-Pack Mania.